good afternoon. It's already 2 p.m. here in South Korea. Happy Saturday. Probably you'll be watching this on a different date, in different day because it takes a lot of time to edit and such. However, I have nothing to do today. Actually, a lot of Korean companies, especially the ones work of factory companies, have their summer vacation. But for those who are working in the office, unfortunately, some of them don't have. And I'm one of the unfortunate employees. In Korea, they do give like a 3 to 4 or even a week of no work during summer vacation, especially because it's very hot. It's hotter than the Philippines weather, like unbearable hot. So imagine those who are in the factory working for it. It's not possible. Since I woke up a bit late today, I'll be taking you out and let's go. I'm actually alone in my apartment and I'm actually using the television and did some laundry for all my clothes, towels, and undies and socks and everything. But good thing that I don't have my roommates today because they're currently out, and I have the whole house for myself. But for later, I might watch a movie again. Continue watching. I'm currently watching Bloody Crayons from the Philippines and let's stay relax for a day later and then now I'm gonna go out and then there's actually a high chance of rain today, so it's better if I bring umbrella, especially if I'm going out. But the weather's so nice lately, like not so hot, not so cold, less sunlight, so yeah, still need to bring umbrella. Usually all the packages are just on the first floor and then they have the mailbox. And since this goes up until 10th floor, they have elevator. Let's go outside. The weather is a bit gloomy, which is something I prefer. So before going out, I usually apply a lot of skincare. And since I'm a bit lazy lately, I'm just using sunscreen. If you're familiar with Korea weather system, June, July are hot months. August is hotter, but September will be a bit hot as well. So we have a lot of adjusting to do. So usually we go to Emart, but this time we're gonna go to Homeplus. So Homeplus is more affordable for me, and I like their choices of food, especially chicken. So my place is so near to the station. So just after a few walk, you'll be able to see the subway station. This is Daerim station, and I hope you're seeing the train. And then it will go to the Gasan. No. Guru Digital. Guru Digital Station. That's the Guru Digital Station. Oh, I already explained this. Korea is very obsessed with health and exercise. So even outside, they have these free activities for usually used by elderlies, so they can exercise freely. Yeah. So sometimes I also try using them if I am bored. They're efficient, like your body has to move for. And actually, that's the thing. Elderlies don't really need to do exercise a lot, they just have to move. So that's one thing they want to advocate for. So I hope you're enjoying the view. Korea is a very fantastic place, especially for like walking. And that's what I really appreciate here in South Korea. I think I've explained this. This box is used for if you have items that you want to donate. You can put your items inside, like you can drop it there. And then on certain days, the government will pick them up and then have them checked, clean, and donated. So that's how they do the donations here. So Darim station is in line 2. It's near Shindorim station. Actually, I'm heading to Shindorim now for the Homeplus. So if you've been to South Korea or planning to visit South Korea, one thing that you'll be noticing, especially in like subway stations, malls, they rarely have security guards. And that's because instead of security guards, they do use a lot of cameras, so CCTV. And that was a culture shock for me when I first arrived here. Because in the Philippines, everything you do, enter establishment, go to subway, I mean, even go to malls, everywhere, there are security guards and they would check, inspect everything. They even have machines to monitor, like for metal and everything. But here, they don't have it. So schools, they all don't have security guards in schools as well. So even if you don't have IDs, you can enter and visit the universities, except for for example, laboratories or library. For sure, for those locations, you would be needing some ID, and yeah, that's one thing. And that's very interesting, especially. I mean, they value a lot of the concept of trust and trust in the society. That's why if there are instances of like theft issues like that, they have the CCTV cameras watching. So I think there's a notion that Korea is a country of camera or country of CCTV. Destination for today is just the Shindorim Home Plus. If I took the subway, the train station, it will only take me like 5 minutes, I think. But since I'm taking and using my feet to walk, probably around 30 minutes just going to the location. So round trip an hour, which is ideal because I'm trying to get 10,000 steps. And this is my first time going out this day because it's a Saturday. So I have the luxury of being lazy and luxury of just waking up late, which I think I deserved because I worked hard last. Did I work hard? I think I worked hard last week, so I think I deserve this. So don't be confused if you see cars parked just on the sidewalk. I'm beside near the sidewalk. It's weekend. It's Saturday, so there's no police checking on these. But during weekdays, it's not allowed. So this is legal for Saturdays and Sundays. I got also confused in my first few days here in this place, but now I figured why and how it's possible. Nyong. Hello. I think because of summer, they have this waterfall. A waterfall? Fountain. Can you see it? No, they don't have water now. Earlier there were a lot. Now they turned it off. I think because I came. Now it's there. There. I think it's camera shy. Wow. Aside from the good walk, they made sure, especially in South Korea, that you have a lot of space for walking, relaxing, and again, the idea of being very walkable city. That's why I really like walking here even at nighttime because they have spaces like this. And it's not just this place. Because if you go to other districts, other cities, they have the same thing. They make their own design, they make their own structure to make sure to attract people and inspire them to walk. Noticing there's so many buildings nearby. These are residential area, residential buildings. So people living there, if they have spare time after eating, they have the luxury of just going down and have a walk. And that's very, very, very much appreciated, especially in a busy country, busy city like Seoul. These small luxuries, I consider them luxury because These are hard to find in the Philippines. And I really enjoyed them here in South Korea, something I really treasure in my 4 years here in South Korea. See, even butterflies. I hope you can see the butterflies too. So it's summer after spring, and no, not this part. It's extremely green. Like imagine this on spring and autumn. It will be far more well. Green is beautiful, but like the transitioning of colors, that's something you really look forward to, especially in a four-season country like South Korea. That's a bird. Actually, if you're wondering why I started doing like these kinds of walking video, I starting to get more comfortable using my DJI camera. That's one. Two is sometimes you don't want to see Korea just as a tourist destination, because sooner or later, probably you get interested about what actually it feels like living in South Korea. Because the population of South Korea is actually dying. There are less people now, and what the government is thinking is actually attracting more foreigners to live in South Korea. And I hope with these videos I make, it's more of make you realize that yeah, Korea has its negative attributes as well, with the ideas of unfairness, discrimination, and such. But Korea as a country, there are so many good things that you can also experience living here. And this park is a small win, especially for people like me who likes walking, or those families who like to enjoy outside with their children, something like that. Because aside from the walkway, like see, they even set up places for like badminton spaces, and they give out, not give out, but like they provide free hula hoops. Huh? See? And then again, the famous exercise place. Five, four, three, two, one. Oh, safe. I think the rain is coming anytime soon because it's very windy now. Ah, and I'm almost there, actually halfway there. So I just have to walk, continuously walk, and arrive at the Homeplus. For kids, if you have family, they have a kids park almost in every corner here in South Korea. That one is a kids park. That one is a kids park. And then so if you have kids, you can bring them there and meet other friends, other kids, and that's how they do it. No fee, for free, and just enter the place and use it. That's they really thought about these small things. So we're nearing Shindorim station, and you'll be able to find a lot of restaurants here as well. And that's a famous claw machine and like arcade area here. I think they're opening soon. It smells so good. I can smell it. The samgyeopsal. I can smell it. I want to eat. It's muhan refill. The shabu shabu muhan refill. So this one, muhan refill. I think it's that one. Where I don't want to eat alone. That would be very sad. Like you're eating. Oh, I used to eat like that. Even if I'm alone, I'll eat whatever I want to eat. Sometimes my friends are also busy. They have their own lives. I'm not really the type of person that, oh, I need people to blah, blah, blah. As an INTJ, I'm okay. It's just that for some gipsal or like eating out like that, it's a bit fun. It's more fun if you have friends to talk with. while your samgyeopsal is being cooked, especially since you're the one who's going to be cooking it. So that's one thing. Here at Techno Mall, they set up a pool. Oh, this pool is for kids and they have a slide. So this is like, if you remember in the news, they mentioned about the coupons. So the Korean government gave out coupons for people to use. So they selected, I mean, all citizens would receive and some of the foreigners with specific visa. And then what this Shindorim city did, they set up a pool area that you have to pay, like for example, admission fee. Then you can use the coupon to enjoy, which is very nice, very good strategy. And it's summer, so a lot of people are finding ways to cool themselves down. So that's a good strategy. I've been dreading for a summer vacation, but since I got my surgery, I actually don't have time and I don't have the vacation leave to do it. So this is my vacation. I'm talking with you, which I'm not complaining. How clear the water is. There are mosses, I think, but this water flows within the mall, outside the mall, not within, but you get what I mean. This mall is quite famous, a landmark here in Shindorim. And I vividly remember when I purchased my Galaxy S24 Ultra in this mall. So I was able to buy it no, half the price. 50%, 30% off. Because back then, S24 Ultra is priced around 1.6, 1.7. I was able to get it by 1 million Korean won only. So that was a good deal. And that was like a year ago. No, before I even started working in my company. Uh, Before I even started entering as a contract employee. So I was intern back then. Then the salary I got, I bought my cell phone. Not a good purchase, not an ideal purchase, especially for a person starting up, but I have no choice. I was making content back then. We're approaching the Shindorim station now. But you see, this is an auditorium, opera house. So I think if you have events, you can rent this area. Probably. I'm not so sure. Can you see what's in? Yeah. That was the only thing inside, nothing. Now inside the Shindorim station, I don't want to speak so loudly because I'm shy. And since we're already in the station, there are more people inside going to ride the subway. So I just want to be careful not to take a lot of video, especially with other people, since they have a lot of laws here as well with regards to taking videos. But I hope you're seeing how beautiful this place is. So those are the trains departing from Shindorim, and I'm not sure which place is that going to. I think Incheon. No, not possible. I'm not sure. Sorry. To exit 5 for the Homeplus. Exit 5. Exit the 5. I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty. Can you see how shiny my face has become? It's because of the sweat. I think this is a mini museum. I'm not sure, but they're detailing some of the aspects for making the subway. Because this is a rail hammer mill. I'm not sure what is this for. And then there is the coal separator. Oh, okay. I see. I mean, well, let me read about it. They have a description here. Ah, I understand now. Because before there is a manufacturing site here in this specific place. It's about Yongtan Manufacturing. I think these are some of the items they used, especially for that. Let's go walking. We're out of the Shindarim station, and this one they closed it. So this used to be a mall, a Hyundai outlet mall, and now they closed it and they're changing it into Shinsege. No, Starfield. Starfield. That will be the Newman Mall. So nothing inside. It closed like June 30. Everything is finished. Even the stalls, the items, the shops inside, all of them are closed. I think because it was sold to Starfield. By the way, I was about to share earlier, there's one big Korean animation that has been sweeping Netflix, and that's called Huntrix. And it has become very, very famous, especially their song, Golden. And I saw in the news also, it is in the contention of being one of the number one hits for a girl group after Destiny's Child. And the fact that it's not human, but it's AI or computer generated girl group is very fascinating. If you watched that drama or that animation, share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's go to Homeplus. We have a lot of time and we are safe. Ah, sorry for burping. I forgot I'm taking a video. Forgot for a second. Homeplus, Homeplus. So aside from Homeplus, they have a lot of restaurants here as well. So maybe I'll try eating one food from this place because it's quite affordable. Tonkatsu. It's not bad. Okay. I'll buy chicken first and then let me see what I can buy from this. This is a golfing online virtual golf. It's fun to see a lot of kids. Unusual sight, but welcomed. I actually know it's too early for sale, so I'll just be checking them out. And probably later, if I feel like buying, I'll buy after eating lunch because I haven't eaten lunch yet. So let's check everything first and see. They also have their bread bakery. This one is delicious. The cookies, the fresh produce. And then the tent. Actually, very cautious showing alcohol because I'm not sure if they're not allowed in social media. So I won't be showing that much videos about it. But this is a roasted chicken, 8,000 Korean won. Ah, I might be getting the roasted chicken for tonight because that's something I've been craving to eat. Yeah. This chicken, this I'll be getting this. There is a cheaper version, the 6,000 Korean one, but it's not roasted chicken. So aside from chicken, they also have sushi, sushi area, which is not bad. It's 16,000 Korean won. but that's good for a family. This one 20,990. So the only reason I'm taking the roasted chicken over the fried one is the fact that the roasted chicken has less oil, I believe. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, I would have gotten the fried. But since I want to reduce my fat liver into a normal liver, less oil, more healthy food. Is roasted chicken healthy? I hope so. I also took some cider, some Homeplus cider, which is the cheapest among all the ciders here in South Korea. It's only 1,000 Korean won, and it's cider zero, so zero sugar. Let's pay.
마이 홈플러스 앱으로 포인트를 입력해 주세요.
Okay.
상단 위쪽을 비워주세요. 상품을 스캔하신 후 상품 내려놓는 곳에 위치시켜 주십시오. 스캔한 상품 선반에 올려주세요.
Here.
스캔한 상품 선반에 올려주세요.
There are the food. I scan them and then have to pay now. Let's pay.
결제가 완료되었습니다. 카드를 챙겨주세요.
So since I have Samsung Pay and I'm using a Samsung phone, I can easily pay using Samsung Pay method. But if I don't have my phone, I can pay through my card, credit card. That has been my standard practice because I'm trying to use my card more often and then accumulate more points so I can travel using my points. So I have a new plan. Instead of eating out, I'll divide the roasted chicken into two and eat a portion for lunch and then eat the remaining for dinner. So I'll be able to save up some money. Good strategy, right? Perfect strategy. So Shindorim is this busy. It's one of the busiest roads. You see a lot of buildings like that. So at least until the fifth floor, these are commercial area. But as you move up, those are residential areas. Residential place. For this one, that one, I think until the seventh, eighth, ninth floor offices, and then the uppermost parts are usually tenants. So residential area. So Korea is also not just good for walking. This is what you call harungi, which is a rental for bike rental system. So you can rent these bike, I think, very cheaply, and you can scan QR code and ride the bike. Oh, they still have flowers on this part of Shindori. I didn't know. And I think there's an artwork, art piece. The red ribbon. Okay, I see you. Remember earlier, we went to the street side where cars are. Now I'll be taking you to the walkway, jogging area, the bike lane, especially if you're here in Shindorim Daerim area, where you'll have a lot of time to exercise and do jogging. This is where you should go. Near exit 6. of Daerim Station. So this is the Daerim Station exit 6. Right side of that, you'll be able to see this resting place. And then you'll be able to go down from here and you'll be able to actually go to the jogging and bike lanes. There's a biker behind me. Yeah. This is one of the many reasons why I adore this area of Shindorim. So, bike lane is usually okay. Let's go to the safe space for us. So, you can see two colors, right? The green one and then this specific lane. This one is for the bike, and that this green is for the pedestrians. So, we can go on this side. And then this way, they have the pedestrian side. But going on that side as well, they also have two lanes for pedestrians and bikers. And then in the middle, the stream of water flowing in Seoul, which is very, very, very relaxing. So if I have spare time, like for example, my office was used to be located near Shindorim. After work, I would just bring my tablet and listen to the music while in this specific place. And that's very, very relaxing. So we're now heading under the bridge and under the actual train rail. So this one is for cars, but that one, I hope you're seeing the trains moving. That's for the subway station, train station part. Kind of noisy, but that's how it is. And then imagine during cold season, like winter, this part will be very, very cold, and there'll be ice flowing from the rails because of the water coming out, and then it will get frozen. So this place will be covered with ice. Twice on winter season, the stream will be frozen. It will be frozen. You can actually play on the ice on top of it. So one thing people watch out for, especially if they like going on this kinds of area, like walkways near the stream, is that during summer season, although it's very, very hot, parched, South Korea tends to have a lot of heavy rains. During this season, heavy rain season, the water rises on a level that to a point that it can cover this whole place. So that occasion happens, and if that's the case, they would close all the entrance to this specific walkway. Even the kids are taking their time and enjoying the summer and playing with their friends while riding a bike. I hope you're able to see the duck. Is that a duck? It is a duck, right? It's there resting. And then some people are under the bridge resting as well. Are you able to see them? Wait, let me. Yeah, yeah. They are there resting. And actually, you can cross here. But I want to go home since I'm becoming very sweaty now again. And I want some AC, the aircon. That's what I need. So peaceful. But I think you can hear the memi. Memi. They are the noisy ones. Oh, they're flying. Not the memi, the duck. Oh, that's the area they have. Ha ha ha. Oh no, no, there's so many algae, especially on this season. But during winter and like colder seasons, there are none or they're dormant. There's so many ducks. Oh, oh. So unlike the stream where I went in Soon, I think for this specific place, you cannot go to the water and swim. That's not possible. So you can only do is just take a picture, do contents like this, and that's it. Nothing special. I during winter, again, I mentioned earlier during winter, this whole stream will be frozen. So a lot of kids would play on this area. I cannot do that because I'm too fat. Uh, I'm so tired. I'm almost there. I'm already back at Shindorim station. And some oil from this chicken leaked. And now my bag smells like roasted chicken. Now I have to wash it. But anyway, thank you for taking the time and watching me walk for almost 10,000 steps today. And I hope you get more information about life in South Korea. And see you in my next video.